Subfilters are extremely handy when trying to go and filter data in just exactly what you want to filter. Let's talk about easily adding a subfilter. In this case, I use this area, the restrict, and you can restrict to a line range, a column range, non-matching lines, and limited fields. In this case, I'm going to restrict what I want to do to the line starting 2 to the end, and then I'm going to have another restrict field. Now, if you take a look, you'll see that these can run in succession, or they could run one after the other. They could run actually piggyback one on top of the other. So I want them all to be part of each other. So the first one I have is it's restricting the line, and this one is going to restrict which column I want this filter to happen in, and that's going to be column 5. I'm going to drag it right underneath it and make it a sub-filter of the original filter. And then under that I have another sub-filter, and that is to add a new column called hello. So I'm going to do that in the first column of the line. And then I'm going to add a new file header. So the truth is, I also have to remove. Well, no, actually, I'm going to disable this right now. If I go like right now, we have the original header, and you'll see in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the 5th column. I added a new one. I didn't do it to the top header. I just did it from that line, and I only did it from column 5 and on. So only this is where that new one wound up. If I wanted to do a search and replace, and I only wanted to do the search and replace in this column, in column O, and I didn't want to touch anything from the main categories or the titles or anything like that, just in this one, I would count which column I'm talking about, create a sub-filter based only on that column, and then do a search and replace to drag it underneath. Instead of this would be, like, say, a search and replace filter, and it would be right underneath that column. Let's say it was column 8, or you could even just make a range of columns to restrict it to. So it's a very, very handy thing to be able to go and just be able to go and do a search and replace on the exact data